Time now to turn back to meteorologist Clay Smith, who is in with us today on this Monday afternoon and watching what we could expect for the rest of this afternoon, Clay.
Well, Latrice, we had a few peaks of sunshine, but now we're back to regularly scheduled programming, and that's what we've been dealing with all December. Cloudy, chilly temperatures, and just a little bit of moisture here and there. So don't expect to see a ton of sunshine the rest of the day, but there will be peaks. Also a little bit of moisture in the higher elevations along the Tennessee North Carolina line. Could be some snow flurries. In fact, some of western North Carolina, East Tennessee accumulating snow this morning up to 4 inches in those elevations over 3,000 feet. There could be a few flurries along the Cumberland Plateau later on, but the big snow is across Virginia, North Carolina, Kentucky, and that northeast corner of Tennessee. For us, most of the moisture's moved out, but again, still that chance for just a few flurries in places like Dunlap, northbound into Bledsoe County, but again, not going to be a big deal for us. Here's a look outside looking to the north. There will be periodic peaks of sunshine here and there, but it's going to be cloudy, and that northwesterly breeze is picking up, and you can feel it out there. Temperatures have dropped a little bit, all the way down to 43 here in North Chattanooga. And when I left earlier this morning, it was around 47. So we've dropped since this morning, 43 in Dayton, 34 in Altamont. So that cold air moving in, we're not going to get any warmer than this. Temperature's going to drop a little bit. The wind's picking up. Those wind chill values now in the 20s along the Cumberland Plateau and Walden Ridge. Some of the metro mountains also dealing with those wind chills in the 20s. Feels like 30s and 40s here in the valley. So it's colder now than it was this morning, and those wind chills are going to stay in the low 40s to 30s and then drop off into those low 30s here in the valley. And it, of course, will feel even colder in the higher elevations. So let's track it all out. This is our in-house model. We'll have a lot of cloud cover, few peaks of sunshine here and there. Those areas off to the east, western North Carolina, the East Tennessee mountains, they're going to be dealing with snow the rest of the afternoon. And these areas here, northern Sequatchie, Bledsoe, Van Buren, Grundy, there may be just enough moisture for a few flakes. Not going to be a big deal, no accumulation, but let us know what you see out there. And then this overnight hours are heading into the overnight into tomorrow. It looks like we'll clear out a little bit and cool down. But again, just a few flakes between now and 4 p.m. for Grundy, Marion, Sequatchie, Bledsoe, Monroe, and Cherokee counties. Any accumulation will be along the Tennessee, North Carolina line in favor of those elevations over 3,000 feet. And that's where you see it with our snow potential, mainly to our north and east. So yeah, it'll be cold and cloudy here. But we're not going to see any wintry precipitation as we continue through the rest of the day. In fact, we're not going to see a whole lot of precipitation throughout the next 7 days. It's going to trend pretty dry here across the Tennessee Valley, barely any rain to come. And the overall pattern for the entire southeast is going to be dry. It looks like the jet stream is going to retract north, which will keep that storm track to our north. And there's not going to be a lot of moisture coming out of the Gulf. So it looks like we're going to be relatively quiet over the next 7 days, which is good news for us because Share Your Christmas is Friday. And right now it's looking good. We'll have some sunshine, temperatures of around 55, and we're going to stay dry through the weekend with temperatures oscillating between the 40s and 50s during the day, Latrice.
Oh, okay. That does look good. Thank you, Clay. Well,